Hello, welcome back. It's Nina. I'm doing another card. This time it's a Christmas card, my first one of the year. I think I need to get cracking. It'll soon be here. Now this card I've used the week 19 sketch from Positively Papercraft forum to get my inspiration from. And I know, as in the previous video, I'm also late for that. So never mind. It still gives you something to work off, and that's what I've done. So I've got a collection of bits and bobs on here, which are in no particular order. And I'll go through what I've got. I'm starting off with a white card base. This is a pre-made one. And it should be 6 by 6, but in actual fact it's 5 3/4 square. The envelopes are 6 by 6, but there we are. These are the ones I use a lot. And then I've got a layer which I've used this wood grain effect paper, and the next layer is a leafy green one. So this one is 5.5 inch square, and this one's 5 inch square. Both of these papers come from this pack, which I've used before. This is Merry Little Christmas, 12 by 12 pad, and it was £5. I think I might have got it last year. I don't know, I've had it some time. But anyway, there's some lovely Christmas papers in there. Then for the shape in the middle of the card, I didn't have a die the same shape, so I took one that I did have and I've cut it down the middle to make it a little bit smaller. And this is kind of, I think, what the shape was on the sketch card. And that came from this really old set of nesting dies by Xcut. So as you can see, this is a quite big one here, more of a square shape. So I cut off, well, quite a bit out the middle to join them together. But there'll be a piece of card across there, so you won't see that. Then I made some, I didn't make them, I cut them out. I think they're poinsettia leaves, and they came out of this set, which I've also had for some time. This is by first edition, and basically it's lots of Christmas leafy things. There's a garland, a wreath, some holly leaves, and I think these make up the poinsettia. Now, I haven't researched it. I guess I should have done, but I think they can be green and red. So I've done some in green and red, and then the smaller one in red, and I'll layer those up. And then I have made these little tiny Christmas trees. This is the Christmas tree die. I don't know where that came from, but it's so tiny and I love it. And when I was making these Christmas trees in different colours for my pocket letter swaps, I had an idea about a Christmas card. It's not this one. I will do it, but I just fell in love with these little ones, and I love this green sparkly paper. So we're going to be using those. That's the piece of wood grain paper that's going to go across my gold central piece. That's 3/4 of an inch by 5. And then my little Christmas, it says Christmas greetings. I wanted something small, so that's what I got, and it came out of another old set. That's what I seem to have, mainly because I buy them second hand. Anyway, this is called Warmth and Wonder, and it's a hostess set, quite cute, and I use the Christmas greetings. And I'm going to have to put you on pause because the postman is here again. Okay, back again. That was more happy mail for me. I should be opening that later on. I'm not sure if one might be a pocket letter from Lorraine Turner. We will see. Anyway, where was I? So I wanted a tiny greeting, so that's what I got, and I stamped that in Cherry Cobbler, which is Stampin' Up ink. And I'm going to layer that onto a tiny piece of red foil card. So we've done that. I'm going to use some of these gold faceted gems on the poinsettias when I've finished. That's the paper. Right, let's get going. So I've got my card base and this wood effect paper, which I'm just going to glue on. So if you're watching, Lorraine, I will do another video of opening your pocket letter, which I'm pretty sure that's what has come. I'm very excited about that, so thank you very much. Right, that's going to go this way. Here we go, that will do nicely. And then we've got this piece that's going to go in the middle. Let me just check that that's the same width. Yes, that's fine. Right, I'm going to just pop this down. Oh, that's nice, actually, isn't it? Am I going to change my mind now? Oh, I quite like that. Oh dear, here we go. I quite like that green tartan. That's quite nice, isn't it? The trouble with these double-sided papers, you just don't. Do you know what? I'm going to have the green tartan. Oh dear, talk about change my mind. They're both nice, both sides. I can do another one with this leafy pattern on. I've got plenty of it, as it was a 12 by 12 pack. So let's get our green tartan on. Here we go. It's a bit rough along the edge there. Oh dear, never mind. Too late now. I'm committed. Okay, so this and this are going to be stuck together. Not quite central in the middle. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It'd be central that way, but bring it down a little bit. Then that's going to go over the top, and my Christmas trees are going to be going through the middle. So let's get this down. I'm not going to pop this up. I think I'll pop the Christmas trees up on dimensionals. Right, let's that there, that there. And stick this one on. I think the other parcel I've got is some stamp sets that I bought off of Steph, who is Effie Ann Cards. So Steph, if you're watching, they've arrived. Now, let's see. I think I might just glue that. So, do you know what? I'm going to put some tape down the middle of this one. Rather than glue, because glue and glitter and foil paper is not the best. So I'm just going to put some down the middle. Now, Monica, if you're watching, you're talking about your scissors getting gunked up with glue. What you need are a pair of these titanium non-stick scissors. They're brilliant. They don't stick. Very good. But there's also some tips for using the foam tape. If you need to cut it, if you've got a thicker foam tape and you want to cut it down the middle, I've seen lots of people stick it actually on some wax paper or greaseproof paper. Then you can cut straight through that, and that way the glue doesn't transfer onto your scissors. There you go. Useful, all these snippets of info. Now I need some very thin, where's it gone? I've got this one. That's some red tape, very narrow one. There we go. And we will stick this bit. Oh no, I need my little pokey tool for that. Here we go. We will stick this onto a little red foil piece. Oh, this is tiny. There we go. That's that done. Now my Christmas trees. These are so cute. They are going to go in a line. Now the sketch card showed 4 little rectangular shapes going up through this central piece. I didn't have any that were the right size, so when I decided that I was going to use my Christmas trees, I decided that they would be in replacement of the little rectangles. So they are going to be stuck on there with a dimensional. Let's see. Oh, stuck that off already. Oh, that's not very good. Start again. So we're going to stick him just about there. We'll do the one the other side. Just inside the gold. And there. Last one. I just love these little trees. I've said that, haven't I? They're so cute. And the last one's going in there. There we go. Now, for these poinsettias, eek. So I'm going to put a red leaf down. The sketch showed a floral sort of arrangement in opposite corners. So, yeah, I'm not very good at arrangements, but there we are. I'll put my greeting in there. So I'm going to glue the bottom one down, and then we'll add some dimension on the top ones. There we go, don't want it over the edge. That one's there. One in there. Now the green. So they need to, oh, that's about right. Do you know, I am going to make these flat. I don't want to have them raised too much. So I'm going to stick a little bit of, I was right first time. I'm going to stick a little bit of double-sided tape so they don't come off. There we go, that's that one. Another little bit for this one. Hold that little bit in, and now what way round? There we go. Go that way round. I've got the little one to go inside. That's quite cute. Shall I pop that one up? No. I'm going to use a little dab of glue on each side here, and then got to decide what way round for it to go. There we go. Committed. Make a decision and go for it. Little blob here. Whoa, that was a bit too big. Okay, I'll wipe some of that off. There we are, that's better. There we go. There we are, that's better. Now, have some little gold faceted gems. So I'm going to put one of those in the centre of each one. I think I use these smaller ones. There we go. And the last thing is to pop the greeting up, and for that I'm going to use some tiny dimensionals, the little mini ones, just the right size, and we'll put 3 on there. There we are. There we go. Move that to one side. We'll finish that off straight or at an angle. I think I'm going to go for straight, and I'm going to put it there. There we are, one finished card. My first Christmas card for this year. Now, I did say last year that I wasn't going to send so many because the postage is so high. But I do enjoy making them, so no doubt I will be cracking on with making about 60 or 70 of them, which will cost a fortune, but it's worth it, and I'm enjoying it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you like that, and see you again soon. Bye bye.